Need to prevent any kind of a reaction to anything. I'm actually not sure if we should do that. Yeah, I think I'll take that back this time. With the Abrams, that might be a sensible thing. Not so sure with the missile platforms. At the same time, the Abramses are really good too. So maybe it would be worthwhile to at least see how things fare out. Might be positively surprised. Stinger teams, on the other hand, I don't think so. Probably going to cut their reaction ranges at least. Also, what do you see? There we go. Well, that didn't last long. The helicopter would have been worthless after that point. Just need to move a single inch at... No? Yeah, they're definitely within they're very close in fact. So we should be seeing vast amounts of them. This is bullshit. I need to react to anyone firing at the Cobra with something else. We could try to assign the Warthog though, because we can say with high degree of... Okay, I'll just try to see where the enemy is, although that's sort of cheating, I think. It's not gonna arrive immediately though. So is this the only location they have units? Yeah, I can't do it like this. I do fucking hate this though, because clearly we see them. They're filling the roads here and all that, so how is it possible not to see them? Because they haven't moved yet. That's pretty much the answer. I suppose it goes both ways though. But it does mean that we are going to just assign the artillery pieces somewhere around here and then maybe shift them around a little bit, depending on where we actually need the units to drop their bombs. It also means that we do have to limit the ranges where we react. There's just so many of them. I suppose we can give it a try, but I don't think it'll work out quite the way we want it. On the other hand, they might all die. Yeah, there's a high probability that the group that starts here is going to basically die, so does it make sense to assign the Warthogs there? At least only one. Because if they don't die, we will. So one way or another, that's going to be the end result. It's down. Yeah, the Abramses are shooting at the helicopter with their guns. Holy shit. What a waste. What a goddamn awful waste. A lot of destroyed transport helicopters. Ooh. Okay. Wasn't quite expecting this, but it's interesting. They got the flags right at the start. Yeah, good luck assaulting. Abramses aren't missing all the time. Still, there's a lot of enemies there. It's gonna be a short mission. Yeah, the tank just can't survive this. It's just not happening. So if there's any kind of reaction fire from anything, we're basically all gonna die, because there's an army of vehicles right in front of us that we can't see. The tanks basically fail at the point they started shooting at the helicopters too. I mean, they have no chance of realistically killing them, but they showed their position. Still, I'm somewhat impressed with how well the Abramses can survive this, so it's not the done deal thing. But it's just too much. It's way too much. It's not going to work our way. So, we still have the group movement thing. Reaction 0, please. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. The fundamental problem is the helicopters will fly over us. So we're gonna be spotted no matter what we do. Maybe we fire smoke here. It would protect the tanks, but it won't. It will make these guys worthless. I'll try the no reaction first. I don't think this will work because of the helicopters. Also, reaction range on you as high as you can get. These can be a little bit lower. I want to get a good chance of getting kill hits. And they're flying here, so again, it can be lower. Also, yeah, we can definitely just send all the orthogs in these places. We can shift them around as necessary. Maybe I'll get the second one there. I still think this will fail. We'll have to do something a little bit more drastic than this. Yeah, these are the reason it'll fail. And they are shooting again at the fucking aircraft. Reaction 0 means nothing to these people apparently. Yeah. They're just not they're reacting to these two. Fuck. I don't know. The one thing that pisses me off more than anything is that I can't just stop things here. I have to watch through this multi-minute slaughter before I can load the inevitable load. On the bright side, none of the missile platforms have fired, so I'm not sure if they have been spotted by the transport helicopters moving through. So basically, we might be able to get things working if we just pull the tanks out of here. For some reason, they just can't resist firing at the helicopters. Yeah. Anything that fired on the helicopter is basically being shot at. I suppose on the positive side, these are valuable learning experiences. You just can't get away with doing certain things. We might also start pulling troops over towards the flags. Clearly the helicopters will reach them no matter what. There's simply no way of preventing that. With actually this. Right. It was. If I'm not sure we should, fuck it. Not sure this is the best possible way to do this. Yeah. Thanks a lot, game. We can see them when they shoot at us. Oh, for fuck's sake. So now I can't get away from here either. I don't recall when this started. The fact that you can't basically see the enemy on the first turn. I don't recall Steel Panthers 1 having this. Especially, it's not like they're hiding, they're just in the middle of this road all over the place, and these guys looking at the road, apparently can't see any vehicles moving around it. It's totally ridiculous. It never, no way can possibly happen. Can react to everything for all I care. There's no reason not to react at this point. Missiles are gonna stay silent. The tanks are should be more or less protected. Um, these guys. There's no point staying here. Bullshit. Okay, these guys are already in position here. I thought they were going to start moving into these locations. Right. So every place is filled with these units that for some godforsaken reason I have no idea how they do it. The game just wants them to be protected, I guess, at the start, so there's not a huge reaction to anything. That does mean, though, that we might as well react freely to everything, at least with this company. Or platoon. Right. Cannot move because we will die immediately. For fuck's sakes! For fuck's sakes! Literally cannot move then. How in the hell can they even shoot? There's buildings covering us all over the place. 75 hexes. Yeah, we can't move. It is dead. So don't move then. We'll pop the smoke here and we'll leave it at that. We need to call the aircraft. This is too close. They will probably not reach here. Sure, it matters too much. Now the big problem is that the D group is gonna start shooting at the helicopters, and they're gonna face a decent amount of trouble for it. Not sure if I can do anything about it though. I can't pull back either. That's yeah. We're in a very tough position here. Why in the fuck are you firing at me? Well, one down. Two down. Three. Four. More. Pretty hard to say how many of them actually are there. Has to be quite a few. Them firing at the helicopter is probably the best thing that could happen to us. And the infantry. It's naturally a bit of a loss, but Jesus Christ, even if they kill all my infantry, it's a minor loss compared to losing a single vehicle. They are also wasting a massive amount of shots by doing that. Okay. Where are they arriving from? I need to get there. With this, I don't know. That grouping maybe? Because the aircraft will come from the rear there. So I more or less care where it's gonna drop the cluster bombs. Okay. Right. Lost a light tank, not a huge loss. That's a lot of infantry. A lot of dead infantry. Holy shit, these have heavy weaponry. Not really expect that. I can't shoot them with my main weapon. Ah, crap. That's actually a very big problem. What happens if I go here? That might be the best thing we can try to do. They're incredibly vulnerable to anti-aircraft fire. Still. Sure I can do all that much against them. Right. This is good, we can't see shit. We do need to get kills though with these shots, we're not gonna get a huge amount of them. We also don't want to shoot at specific targets because of the aircraft will bombard them anyway. This is not good. 4 hits and no results. There's no way I can survive something like this. I'm more or less trying to kill as they come, so I'm not going to try to aim at specific concentrations. Just want to stop the forward units from moving closer. We'll also create sort of a smoke screen for against the future units. Yeah, terrible end results of these. We sacrificed a lot, and what do we have to show for it? Not a goddamn thing. These missile launchers seem to be able to fire through smoke too. Okay, that's an interesting thing to know. Jeeps definitely can. That would have definitely massively influenced how I'm gonna position these troops. Not much. Not much we can really do here. Yeah, we're just killing ourselves. Killing ourselves, not achieving a goddamn thing. Well, maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh on ourselves. Still. This guy can't really do much here. So smoke screens can effectively turn the tide in our favor, at least for the moment. Their anti-air units can get around that. Please don't get hit. I do need to get here. Attack the helicopter. There's more of them there. Not sure if there are any more. Yeah, there are. Still, that's the actual infantry they dropped here is pretty much worthless now. So that's a fairly big achievement. What about the light tanks? Can you do something? Not that I can see. And the crew survived out of that. So yeah, this might not be a total catastrophe at this point, and a very important learning experience more than anything. So the high-tech units that we can upgrade to, and some infantry smoke screens, probably be the best thing for us that we got out of this. It allows us to survive the initial turn or two. Also, the aircraft should be arriving now, so that could still aid us a little bit. No effect. Immobilized effect. Pretty unremarkable. It didn't use its missiles though. Yeah, now it uses one. That's a great thing. Crew destroyed. And the cluster bomb, please. Immobilized. Crew destroyed. So basically, a couple of tanks destroyed. Not worth the cost by any means. Their helicopters can see the see-through smoke to come from helicopters. Probably going to lose a lot of our troops here. Yeah, the smoke doesn't last long enough. So we're gonna lose the tanks too now. And this is before their tanks fire at us at all. And their artillery screwed us over, so we're gonna lose our own tanks. Ooh, good hit. That aircraft's not bad. Still, 2 of our tanks are gone. A lot of our missile units are gone. Yeah. The Warthogs were our huge waste of points. Casualty list. Routed, retreating. The Abrams are still all intact, but they're basically, they abandoned them. So we don't have effective counter teams anymore. All the jeeps are gone. All the missile platforms are gone. All the tanks are gone. The light tanks are the only things still capable of doing something. And what did the Warthogs achieve? They immobilized a T-80, abandoned the T-80, killed the T-80. That's it. Gigantic waste of points. And I have no idea how in their world could I possibly get any kind of a fight still going with this. Nothing is functioning. Some of these don't have any weaponry anymore. They're taking so much damage. And the missiles need to be suppression 0 or suppression 1 to accurately hit. Everything has suppression in the tens of points. So this is just doom. So I need here. We'll have to we have to make a different selection. Aircraft are basically a gigantic waste of points. At the same time, I learned a lot about the use of smoke here. So with the more advanced units, we can hide them behind a smoke cover to maybe hold this position and actually fight here. Also need to have a way to fight the aircraft. Actually, I didn't think that's the part we did fairly well.